Turning now to Capitol Hill, where House Republicans have made virtually no progress towards electing a new Speaker of the House. Despite failing twice this week to win enough votes to claim the gavel, Congressman Jim Jordan says he wants to make a third attempt. Meantime, a proposal to elevate an acting speaker fell apart during a fiery Republican conference meeting. CBS News has told former Speaker Kevin McCarthy yelled at Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz. Another Republican then almost lunged at Gaetz.
I was at the mic, I was speaking, and Matt Gaetz tried to interrupt, and so I told him to sit down, and he sat down. The whole country, I think, would scream at Matt Gaetz right now.
I said that I thought that having Speaker Light was a bad idea. I think Republicans ought to stay in our conference until we elect a Speaker.
Scott MacFarlane joins me now from Capitol Hill. Scott, pick your adjective. What's the mood within the Republican conference right now?
You can almost feel or touch the acrimony in the room. There was a 4-hour raucous meeting that left them nowhere. And as Republicans in the U.S. House kind of stumbled down this road, two things remain inextricably true: that they're running into a dead end and they're leaving this trail of bad blood behind them, which is making matters worse. There are more fractures in the relationships among House Republicans, which are complicating this effort to get unified and get to 217 votes behind anybody, be it Ohio's Jim Jordan or an alternative. And adding to the anger, adding to the frustration, Jeff, is that some of these defectors, some of these Republicans who voted for somebody else besides Jim Jordan, say they are now getting threats, in some cases death threats, from some number of conservatives or people who just disagree with their votes. And some of this is really adding acrimony to an already acrimonious situation. Take a listen to Congressman Mario Diaz-Balart of Florida. I asked him about this a short while ago.
Passions are always high in this process. But I think any efforts at any level to try to intimidate or to try to pressure, first, backfire, and second place, are unacceptable and have to be rejected in the strongest of terms.
And as the evening began, Jeff, Jim Jordan met behind closed doors with some of those Republicans who are not in his camp. And as those Republicans left the meeting, they told us they're still not in his camp. I mean, this opposition feels bulletproof, which makes a very cloudy picture in the future.
And he's been losing more and more people along the way. Why are some members working against working with Democrats right now to temporarily open up the House? What's the problem with that?
That was the thing on the table today, Jeff. When they met in this 4-hour meeting, they were talking about temporarily expanding the portfolio and powers of this Speaker pro tem, this acting Speaker, Patrick McHenry of North Carolina. But it was not at all a mystery. They would need Democratic votes to make that happen. They were not going to get universal support of Republicans on this agreement that would pretty much defang Jim Jordan and take him out of the Speaker's race for a few months. And the idea of working with Democrats just is not palatable to enough people in the Republican conference to move forward, even though we're in a quagmire now that has no escape hatch, and even though we're less than a month till a government shutdown, and there is a need for aid for Israel and Ukraine that will go unanswered for as long as the House is paralyzed.
So Jim Jordan just tries to keep pushing through for a third vote then, even though he's losing support.
Yeah, it sounds like there's no other alternative. Makes you think there's no other alternative at this point. As the evening began here in Washington, there were no scheduled plans for a third vote. If and when a third vote is held, every indication so far from the Republicans with whom we're speaking is that he will lose more defectors, which makes it just untenable to go towards a fourth or a fifth ballot. At some point, there's going to be a rock bottom that is struck here for House Republicans. They'll have to expand their minds and think of somebody else they want to give a shot to who may come close to 217 votes and be able to make his or her way there, or potentially open their minds towards a bipartisan power-sharing agreement with Democrats. But at this moment, they're not considering those things. They're plowing ahead still with Jim Jordan.
All right, Scott MacFarlane, thanks very much.
Thanks, Jeff.